tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon. Share it. Before I came on here, I was watching a video of Prince on the Muppets. It's kind of cool. Played a country guy on there. All right. No, this won't be longer than 10-15 minutes because I have my 3 o'clock meeting. Hi, Ingrid. Good to see you. Websites are back where they're supposed to be. So, and I apologize to anybody that got confused where the podcasts were and everything else. I apologize profusely. I got a lot of complaints and more complaints than I usually get. So I apologize for that. And what I did is I created a whole website just for the podcast. It's called Trudgecast, trudgecast.com. You can still find it at trudgingtogether.com. Just hit on Trudgecast. That'll take you straight over. And Trudging Together is going to become resource only, education and resource only. We're gonna separate those so that people understand that they are two separate things, and you can enjoy this over here, you can enjoy this over here, however you want to do it. Okay. And what that's done is it's opened it up, and now I'm looking for hosts. You know, I get suggestions quite often. Can you get some more hosts? And whenever I look for them, it's silent. It's silent. Chirp, chirp. You can hear the chirping because it's so quiet. Welcome to Daily Trudge. Be on. And be your host. You could be one too. No, we're just kidding. Yeah. And then there's the hello portion. So don't worry about it. See, I put that in there originally because the more chat you have, the more you go up in the news feed. But it don't matter what I do, I don't go up in the news feeds. So I'm not going to fight it anymore. Because isn't that it? Yeah, there we go. We stopped fighting. We stopped fighting everything and everyone. Even ourselves. Yep. See, I'm talking on this because I'm just going to tell you, so I don't really feel like I'm a very good father. I mean, I try. I do. And, I do really well when I come on here and things like that. But when it comes to my kids, I'm fucking lost, man. I don't know what to do. Thankfully, I have my wife who is, see, when it comes to we're the opposite. So she's like, do we need to talk? I'm like, no, they just need to start doing damn dishes and we'll be good. But it's more than that. And we need to talk about it. And, it's hard for me because it reminds me of me. So let's be clear on this. When I see other people trying to control everything, I have such a hard time with that. I really do. I don't know why it affects me so bad. or why it upsets me. Well, I mean, I do. And the thing is I have an empathy. So if you're feeling mad, I might get mad too. If you're feeling sad, I might get sad too, especially if I love you very much. Especially then, right? And I love deeply. When I come on here and I tell everybody that I love you, I fucking mean it. It means I love you for who you are. And should you change? Of course you should change. We should all be changing. Change is good, right? It's when we become stagnant. Okay. See, I thought if I could just get the world to manage well, I'd be all right. You know, if I was president, I'd fix everything. I don't think I ever said that because I don't want to be the president. Never, nope, never was a dream. Even when I was a little kid, no, I didn't want to be a president. They're like, I want to be the president. I'm like, I want to be a drunk. I'm kidding. I don't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. Never even thought of it. Never had any counselors ask me. I wanted to be a police officer, actually. Yeah. I think I would have made a great police officer. Until I entered a domestic violence situation, reacted and beat the shit out of the dude. See, I'm a reactive person. And because of my empathy, I walk into a situation like that. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how I'm going to handle it. I dislike bullies so much. See, my love runs deep, but so does the core of bullying. Yeah. When I see other people bullying, for some reason, those requirements go out of my head. They leave. Right? And the man in me wants to take that power from them. It wants to take the control. I want it. Every part of my being wants to snag it from them because they're fucking it up. Me too, right? Hashtag me too. Me? I'm just being honest here. What things I go through, and I say them because I know you guys go through them too. Okay, and you don't have to admit that out loud. Isn't that what's great? That's great. You don't have to admit it out loud. That's between you and God, man. Right? That's between you and God. See that there's been awful things that have run through my head where I think, Dion, what the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, they can be intrusive. So I'm really kind of taking a look at this. And I'm not talking about the power that I usually talk about, like the higher power kind of thing, right? I'm talking about people that actually have true power over other people. Like a judge, police officers. You ever been in jail? Every day, every single minute of your day is accounted for. You are watched 24 hours a day by the man. That's what we call it. The man is watching. The man's watching. And we had our own little code words and stuff in jail. I don't remember any of them. But what is this? What is it in me that has such a problem with power and control? And I'll admit, for a long time, as I grew up, I wasn't given much power or control, so I wasn't very good at. So that when it did come along, I didn't handle it very well. I abused it because just me, even without the alcohol, is mischievous at best. I was always pushing my boundaries as a child. I was. I needed to see how far I could take it. So as we get older, this power and control it turns into anger, which turns into rage. Rage. Much worse than anger. I don't like to physically fight. I've been in three fist fights in my life. And what happens is I black out. And I don't like it. The last time I got into a fight, somebody jumped on my back, and he was a big guy. I don't know how I flipped him over, but I flipped him over my shoulder. I started to black out. I guess I just pounded him in his face. No, he shouldn't have jumped on my back. He went to jail. Shouldn't have taken my fucking radio. I was in a halfway house. That was when I was 16. Yeah, because I was getting, 17, because I was getting emancipated. So I was 17 at the time. So does that mean that we should not understand power and control? We most certainly should. Because if we don't understand it, then we don't know how to utilize it. And power and control can actually be good things. Well, I don't think control is, but you can have a good power, a higher power, right? I'm going to read page 84. We'll wrap up, and I'm going to go to my 3:00 meeting. Feeling a little bit better. Been a rough week, man. Bottom page 84. And we have ceased fighting anything or anyone, even alcohol, for by this time sanity will have returned. I'm going to tell you, probably a half hour ago, I was not very sane. I was having a hard time, and I had to, my wife is so good at talking to me. I do not, dope. I was about to say I don't deserve her, and she would not agree with that. So I'm going to go with her. For this time, sanity will have returned. We will seldom be interested in liquor. I'm going to change this a little bit. We will seldom be interested in drama. Drama. Power. Drama. Control. Drama. Drama. We're addicted to drama. You bet. Most of my drinking was based on frothy emotional appeal. Can I please have it? Can I please have it? Can I literally better fucking get, see all these different emotions I use to get what I want? Guilt, mostly. I'm dying. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are, right? So we need to stop fighting. It doesn't matter what it is. You can't fight stigma. You can't. I will not join a group that says fight stigma. I will not join a group that says fight this, fight that, unless it's fentanyl. Okay. Those are angel parents. They're not in recovery, and they can fight as much as they fucking want. And the power and control should be in their hands. So, all right. Well, thank you, Ingrid, for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. It was good to see you again today. And I'm sure everybody will have a great day. So, I love you. Peace out and have a day.